welcome to today's video. I'm Joseph, also known as the Dragon Whisperer. Today's video is going to be another Dungeons & Dragons character creation. They're going to be the fourth member of the party, which means just one more after this, and then the game starts. Today's character is going to be a Human Sorcerer. So there's that more generic characters. I haven't decided yet what the fifth character is going to be, so there's still time to send in your suggestions in the comments below, of course. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Don't forget to also share the channel. The more exposure we get, the bigger the community becomes, the happier people are. I decided for this video too to bring back the leather jacket from the FP Jones roleplay, where FP helped fit you for your serpent jacket, as well as various questions, because I had heard people enjoyed the leather sounds. Sharper Adam had commented directly on the video, and a couple people from work, my wife, they also said they liked it. Of course, I'm not going to be over exaggerating the movement again. I'm not going to be like trying to make it make sounds, because everyone knows if leather is going to make sounds, it's going to do it on its own. You can't force it. See? Nothing. Anyway. Okay, so the video is going to be featuring, again, dice rolling, paper turning, flipping through the books. I'm going to be tapping a few times here and there. Pencil. Also, I'm going to be showing off the new dice set that will be in the video. So I believe that's everything for now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, so first things first, as always, we have to make sure we have our pencil. And let's get our character sheet out. Also, I'm going to be drawing from more information from more books today. Instead of just having the Player's Handbook, I've also got the Player's Handbook 2, and the Spell Compendium, and the Complete Arcane. So there's going to be 2 magic users in the party now. That's okay. I really can't wait for the game to get started, actually. Super excited about it. Sorry if I seem jittery today. I just drank a coffee, so caffeine kind of hitting me. Also, I might change the lighting halfway through the video. I'm not sure. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so let's fill in the basic information on here. Player. Class and level, Sorcerer, level 1. The race is human. How do you feel about that angle? Let's see if I can... How's that look? Like, I know you can't see me now, but it's not about seeing me, right? Change the lighting too then. I guess that's okay. What was I doing? what do we got so far? We have the gnome wizard, the dwarf fighter, the elven ranger. I guess I'll decide gender and stuff later. The size is medium because it's a human. Name stuff later too. That's probably better, huh? There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a good angle for the spotlight. Okay. So, let's get out our dice. So remember, for house rules, we use 5d6, and we drop the lowest for our ability scores. I dropped one on the floor. I have to remember I did that. I see where it fell. I just can't reach it right now. That's okay. So far, I've only grabbed 4 dice, but that's because, like I promised, we're going to show the new dice. Now, my son bought me these dice. It was a surprise box. He bought it for me because I brought him to Comic-Con, and someone was selling dice there. So, the way it worked was the first set you grabbed. If you didn't like it, for whatever reason, you got 1 mulligan. And the first set he had grabbed was a purple set. That it wasn't that I didn't like the set. It wasn't that it wasn't a nice set. The issue there was that he has that set. So I'm gonna adjust this again. Trying to keep an eye on everything at the same time, and I guess it doesn't look bad. Yeah, okay. Anyway, as I was saying, so he has that set. So one of the things is, like, we want to make sure nobody in the house has the same set. Not only for, it's more unique for each person, but also so that, if one goes missing, you can't just say, hey, they took one of my dice because theirs is missing. But anyway, plus, we are individuals, right? So, this was the mulligan set. As you can see, it's a very pretty pink set, which means my wife, after she saw it when I got home, well, she says she claimed it. I say she stole it. She stole this set. I didn't even get to use it, joke's on her because I'm using it today. Ha ha, honey. You lose. Lose? I don't know if that's really the word I wanted to go with. Ha ha, honey. I'm using the dice. I'm using the dice. So that's going to be our 56. I also wrote in a different page, or a book, I guess, to write down the numbers and stuff that, you know, normally I write down. This way, I'm not writing it on the page, so it looks nicer. So let's start. $18. It's a pretty decent first roll. 21's even more decent. And then 15. And then 12. So far that's going into strength. 17. Come on. Big money, no whammy, no whammy, stop. 19. That'll do, dice. That'll do. Okay, so we've got our ability scores. I don't know how well they're showing up or not, or if they're showing up. I don't know. I guess I'll see in editing. Okay. So human, so I don't get any ability penalties or bonuses. But I get an extra feat, so that's good. So first, we'll go into the player's handbook. See what stats we want. So humans don't really get anything. An extra feat and 4 extra skill points at level 1 and 1 for each level. I don't usually play humans. Let's see how it shows up without the light. Oh, that's actually a lot better without the light on. I wonder if I do like this, or if I point it straight up so it's bouncing off the ceiling. No, I think that's the way to go. Okay, cool. Well, give me a second for my eyes to adjust. Sorcerer. There we go. Abilities. Charisma, Dex, and Con. Okay. That's easy to work with. So I would say I'm going to put my 21 in Charisma, just because that way probably going to be able to cast just about any spell. I'll put the 19 in Dexterity, 18 in Constitution. Actually, do it the other way around. 18 in Dexterity, 19 in Constitution. And then once the character reaches level 4, I'm going to put the ability point into Constitution, so we get more hit points. So we got 17. I'll put into Intelligence, 15 in Wisdom, and 12 in Strength. Fortunately, we do have a couple frontliners available, so our squishy sorcerer won't need to worry too much about hitting things. I think it's less squishy than the wizard was, though. The rolls were definitely better. Oh well, I digress. So let's roll the D4 for hit points. It's not showing. It's not focusing very well, is it? Come on, focus. Focus. Come on, you're supposed to autofocus. It was autofocusing on me. Guess that'll do. Alrighty. Come on. Roll. Oh wait, what am I thinking? First level. Duh. Constitution is +4, so hit points are 8. So that's good. So we got decent hit points for a squishy, which is good because my last sorcerer, as I said, had very little hit points. I believe I'd said it in the wizard video. Very little hit points, and then it very much died quickly. But that's okay, because we're going to be smart about this. We're not going to send the wizard in, or the sorcerer in front line. We did have one player once decided that his bard was going to be a frontliner. You can no doubt imagine how that went for him. Okay, so yeah, because the barbarian and the fighter and even the cleric had run into the front lines, and the player didn't really like the player of the cleric very much, so he got jealous and decided he was going to become a frontliner too. So his bard ran in against a basilisk, I might mention. He ran headlong in with his rapier out and got turned to stone. Poof. Finite. Fortunately, we were able to fix it, cure him of his petrification. It was the most statuesque form he had ever had, though. So, anyway, back to the matter at hand. Story time is over for now. Let's see. Will save is a +2, 0, 0, and 0 for base attack bonus, fortitude, and reflex base. But +4 on the Constitution, +4 on the Dexterity, and a +2 on the Wisdom makes it 4 across the board for saves. So that's fantastic. And Summon Familiar. What familiar should we give this one? Bat, cat, hawk, lizard, owl, rat, raven, snake, toad, or weasel? What did we give the other one? I don't remember. Was it a lizard? It might have been. I can't remember what we gave the wizard. Did we give the wizard a lizard? I really don't know, but that was fun to say. It was a wizard lizard. Let's go with let's go with Raven. And the Raven's name is going to be Poe. Isn't that poetic? No? Okay. Well, I tried. Okay, so that's that. Spells per day. 5 level 0, 3 level 1, and two bonus level 1 spells a day. That's good. Now, how many spells do you know? You know, 4 level 0 spells and 2 level 1 spells. So sorcerers are treated as having spontaneous casting. So they don't need to prepare their spells in advance. They just cast whatever spell of whatever level they know and use that. So our sorcerer knows 2 level 1 spells and can cast 3 plus 2 bonus spells a day. So 5 spells from those 2 spells. Is how the sorcerer can do it. So that's cool, and we'll figure out the spells later. But for now, on to skills. So the class skills for a wizard are Bluff, Concentration, and Craft, Knowledge Arcana, do I keep saying wizard? I don't know. I'm gonna have to catch myself if I do. Profession and Spellcraft. Well, that's not a fantastic skill list. They get 2 plus intelligence modifier, so 5 times 4 for being first level, so 20 plus an extra 4 for being a human, so 24. And I believe we've gone over before how the skill points work, yes? Pretty sure we have. Definitely put in 4 Knowledge Arcana and Spellcraft. So I've got 4 more I can max out, which is unfortunate because I've got so many more than that. 1, 2. Craft. Let's do Alchemy as a craft. And let's make it interesting. Swordsmith. Why not, right? I mean, even sorcerers need to find a way to make money on the side, right? Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, that's it for skills. I have to remember when I level up that they get an extra skill point. So, let's move on to feats. Oh. I'm looking at Player's Handbook too, because there are alternative ways to create a character in here. Page 60. Okay. I can give up my familiar, and in return, I can apply any metamagic feats that I know to sorcerer spells without increasing the casting time. Swashbuckler. You know, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Nope. Because I don't want to. I don't usually use metamagic feats anyway. Okay, let's see here. Combat casting. Let's read into that in more detail. Gain a +4 bonus on concentration checks made to cast a spell or use a spell-like ability while on the defensive, or while grappling or pinned. Excellent. Now my other feat. Magical aptitude. So +2 on spellcraft and use magic device checks. Fantastic. Oh, I'm wearing a leather jacket. I just went. Yeah, I guess I should throw in an A. Chair's making noise. Alrighty, let's with me. We're on to description. Description? Yeah, description. Ooh, let's pick an alignment. I'm thinking of going with a true neutral. So we can worship Bakab, Ouijas, or Vecna, generally. Goddess of Death and Magic, God of Secrets. Oh, it's neutral evil. Don't think I want to do evil god. I think we're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna be neutral and worship Ouijas. Ouijas? Anyway, Goddess of Death and Magic. There's nothing inherently evil about death. And besides, this is usually just a formality. Okay, Human Sorcerer. "17 years old. Oh dear, 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 dear me. That's it. Decided the Human Sorcerer is going to be a sorceress. She's gonna act like super duper spoiled princess type. $2d10 for height. So she is 5'5". Is that the tallest member of the party so far? For sure. And 2d4. 60. She weighs 145 pounds. Eye color. Let's go with hazel. Hair color. Blue. Skin pale. What name should we give her? Her name's going to be Lita. No reason. Alright, equipment. Sorcerer gets 3d4 times 10, so 120. Because remember, the other house rule was that we max out starting gold. Let's see. We'll give her a dagger to defend herself. I don't see there really being a need, but you can never be too safe. Critical 19 to 20. Range 10 feet. Type piercing, yeah? Piercing or slashing. Notes. Last resort. Okay. So she has 118 left. She can't wear armor because she's not a war mage. Oh, no, 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 no. Spell component count pouch. Ooh, let's give her a vial of antitoxin. Let's give her 2 vials of antitoxin. So she has 13 gold left. Poison is a very real threat. I don't know if I'm going to have too much poison going on, but let's face it, nobody knows when they're making their character what's going to happen. A tent. She got 3 left. 3 gold pieces. Let's see what to spend 3 on. A miner's pick. Because not only does she keep an eye out for her own material components for her spells, but she is a swordsmith, so if there's valuable ores like iron or something inside a cliff wall, she can get it out herself. Oh, that was actually the most well thought out starting gear I've ever given somebody. It's pretty bad. Now, the moment I've all been waiting for. Spells. Okay, spell list 245. Go a little further for sorcerer. A lot of cleric spells highlighted in my book. And druid. That's weird. Sorcerer. Okay. So level 0. Amanuensis. Electric Jolt. Sonic Snap. And what's already covered in here? What about the Player's Handbook 2? Feats, still feats, spells. There we go. There are no level 0 spells in here. There we go. Of course. Detect magic. And she knows 2 level 1 spells. What have we got? What about abjuration, conjuration, divination, evocation. What's in this one? Magic missile. For when you absolutely cannot miss. And ooh, detect secret doors. Oh yes. That is fantastic. Okay, what else do I need to do? There's no armor bonus. Oh, I do get a +4 dexterity bonus. Ooh, look at that. 14 AC. Means 10 flat-footed, 14 touch. Dexterity modifier. So I get +4 initiative. Eesh. My grapple bonus is 1. I've got no spell resistance. Okay, let's go through this right now. 3, 4, 5, 1, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 5, 2. 4, 5, 1. Intelligence 4, 3. What am I thinking? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2. Hello, how are you? 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 4, 5, 4. So then 9, 8, 7, 7, 7, 9, 7. use magic device next level. Just because it can't be used untrained, and I don't have training in it. But I get the bonus from my feet, so anyway. And once Lita gets enough gold, she can get a ring of protection and have a little bit of armor. She's got no money because she spent it all on starting up. Oh, I didn't do the loads. Carrying capacity. Carrying capacity. Carrying capacity. $162. Here we go. Strength score is 12. Alright, 43 pounds for a light load, 86 pounds for a medium load, 130 for a max load, or for a heavy load. Max load, lift off ground, 260. Push or drag. It's 5 times max load, so 500, 550, 650. Not bad. Could be better, could be worse. Trying to figure out the reason behind everything on here. Oh. Okay, so that's that. She's nowhere near her light load because it doesn't have anything. Save DC. Level 1 plus spell level plus 10 plus 15 plus spell level. Or spell saves. It's actually not bad. Could be a lot worse. Language is common. She has 3 bonus, so Draconic, Elven, and Dwarven. Lita grew up in the city, so she's got a lot more experience with average races like the dwarves and the elves. And being sorceress, you know, you can't really be a fantastic sorceress without knowing some Draconic, since, you know, magic comes from the dragons, right? Alright, let's just look over here at this and make sure everything's good. Yes. Yes, okay. Spells are good, feats are good, spells are good, skills and spells, not spells and spells. My possessions, special ability, 1 special ability, feats, loads. Yeah, alright. So everything's good here. Now let's see, how should I... Oh, should I do a backstory? Alright, let's make up a backstory right now. Okay, so Lita, as we know, grew up in the city. She's got a lot of friends who are elves and dwarves. She attended the Magic Academy at a young age. She started attending at the age of 5. due to her innate ability to cast spells. Her father was a swordsmith who taught her the craft so that she could continue to support her family after graduation in case the Great War had ended and sorcerers were no longer needed on the front lines. She dabbled in the alchemical arts while in the academy. Yes. And while the other children were playing, she was working on her focus and her concentration, because one day she wanted to prove to Ouija's that she was a particularly adept magic user. She met her familiar, Poe, the Raven, when she rescued him from a group of miscreants who were throwing large stones at him. She did not take kindly to that. She roughed those boys up a little bit with her magic before they could reach her, and they ran away. And the two have been inseparable since. Inseparable. Yeah, I don't know why. She also studied the Draconic language so that she could better her magical abilities. She probably wouldn't have met any of the party members in advance. Except perhaps the fifth member. Yeah, I guess. She met the fifth member shortly after her graduation from the Magic Academy, while she was adventuring in the nearby mountains looking for materials for her spells and for her swordsmithing. And now her story begins. Alright, so there we have it. I don't know how well it's showing up. Oh, it actually is showing up. Remember the rules, don't make fun of my writing. There we have it. Lita, the Human Sorceress. Sorry. Oh. Do you like my TV tray? Custom made. I thoroughly enjoy it. This is actually what I usually use in my videos for a surface to write on. It's got some paint stains and stuff on it, but I still love it. Alright. Lita, the Human Sorcerer. Now we've got 4 members of our party created. We've got our Dwarven Fighter, our Elven Ranger, our Gnome Wizard, and now our Human Sorcerer. Oh, you know what? She met the gnome in the Magic Academy as well. The two became friends and helped each other out through their differences. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to use that. Perfect. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We now, as I stated at the end of the video, have 4 members of the party created, so there's just 1 left. As I stated at the beginning, feel free to comment what you think the 5th member should be. I might get an idea of it at the last second, kind of like I did with this one. Actually, I asked my wife what she thought I should make, or depending on the suggestions below, I might choose from one of those. By the way, as I've stated before, I love to make unorthodox characters. So, if you come up with something really unusual you'd like me to make, I might be inclined more over to pick that one. As it stands right now, I'm leaning towards either a rogue or a cleric. Someone who can either carry the party skill-wise or heal. But again, if I come across a suggestion that's even better, I'll go with that. So yeah, comment below suggestions for the 5th character, as well as other videos you'd like to see. I've noticed there have been more frequent people requesting videos, so that's a plus. I'm gonna throw I'm gonna be making videos based on those suggestions. Actually, Halloween's coming. Somebody had suggested a creepy doctor cranial exam, which was seconded and then thirded, motion carried. So I've been working on that. I've been trying to get a good balance between creepy and relaxing, and I think I'm going to go with something like this, but I'm also going to throw in a little giggle here and there. Something like that. I think maybe I'll do an introduction, sort of like, yes, come on in, have a seat, and we'll get started. But I don't know. I think that sounds good. Alternately, I had also thought of talking more like this, but I don't think that will be as relaxing. I think it's more of the creepy vibe. But feel free to let me know below what you think. See, this video will probably be in a couple weeks from recording time, because I am building up a buffer so that I can, I want to be prepared for the Christmas season or the holidays, and I'm going to be super busy, so I want to get some stuff ready to go for that. But the more videos I get a buffer going with and can edit and everything, the closer I am to being able to do multiple videos a week, like posting multiple videos a week. I think I've got one, I just have to finish editing. That's going to come out this Tuesday. And then with this one, I've either got 2 or 3 backup ones ready to go into editing. But either way, it's going to go well. Plus, I'm also recording another video later today, so that's going to be the 3rd or 4th one. That one is going to be an exciting one. It'll be my first one actually using a full-on script. I know a lot of you have said that you don't like how candid and unrehearsed my videos have been, but like for this one, it's more or less, I wouldn't say script so much as a guideline to follow to really give the most realistic experience for it. You might remember my wedding planner video. I had a list of questions I had to go through, and I wanted to make sure I got everything. I actually forgot a couple things, so so way to go, Joe. But like, there is stuff where I don't want to leave things out, and plus, if like, I might end up messing stuff up, so like it won't be a long video. And like, I know a lot of you have, or at least a couple of you have mentioned you enjoy the length of my videos, like how long the videos are, because like, let's face it, when we're doing ASMR, you don't want a video that's going to be over in 5 minutes, you know, except for videos like the singing videos. Can't help that. The song's only so long. But alas, which actually, mentioning singing videos, I'm planning on doing a Christmas caroling video for the holidays. So I'll be singing Christmas carols in the soft tone. The same one, almost the same tone I used for the Jungle Book, I Want to Be Like You, which was well received. They received a lot of positive feedback from that one, so yay, and thank you guys for the positive feedback. So, you know, that's another thing too. Feel free to comment other Christmas carols or not other Christmas carols, any Christmas carols you'd like to hear. One is off limit. I am not putting Christmas shoes in that video. If I do Christmas shoes, it will be a separate video entirely. But like I want the carols for this video to be like feel-good videos. Like, oh, it's so beautiful, it's touching, it's heartwarming. Christmas shoes is not touching. It is not heartwarming. It is a sad, sad, sad song. I mean, you know, you can view it as, oh, the people in the store are showing the Christmas spirit and giving the kid the shoes and everything, and he wants to buy a present for his mom. But let's look at the whole reason he's there in the first place. Because his mother is dying on Christmas Eve. That's such a sad song. I actually know a couple people who can't hear the song, like the beginning of the song, without tearing up. The words don't even have to start. But alas, that one would be its own video, just because of the sheer magnitude of it. I don't want to be doing stuff like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and then all of a sudden hit you with the feelings. I don't think anybody wants that. So, anyway, way off track. This outro has been a lot longer than expected. So, to summarize, comment below what you think the 5th character should be, other videos you'd like to see, Christmas carols you would like in the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the channel out to people. So, as always, have a peaceful day. Bye.